It's an unbelievable experience. Yeah. Because you're not going to be the best of everything. So, like, maybe somebody who's struggling with business, I'll help you with your business problems, and help you. See what I'm saying? Right, but when you write your papers, you have a footnote and say, well, but then so-and-so help me with this paragraph. That you have to footnote everything. You put that, or if you want to help you with this problem, you got stuck, you said, you get so-and-so help you solve it. So as long as you take your help, you're okay. Right, play the rest. You got it. Yeah, which is the way. Yeah. It's a computer. I lost a lot of my hearing. Yeah. And I definitely like in the application. People like they're looking for like it's so much very organized. You gotta put the kids together. So. If they have a national honor society. It's okay if you're homeschooled.
Over here.
Hey, my friends. This is
Live.
10-minute warning announcement for the second tour of the
That's
day.
me. I'm transmitting it over there.
The tour guide speed. We're leaving at 12:40.
I just got a note from Frank as soon as I went on. Lunch?
So, if you're interested in that 12:40, we are going to start. And feel free to bring a drink along with you. So, if you're
This is what it tastes like.
bring that drink with you, okay? All right, guys, 12:42. See you there. All right.
Don't spread it out like several. They want to say several.
Yeah.
Can they hear us?
Hey, you guys. What's up, Frank?
Class race, and you chose your brand. So like the yeah, it has so like it's very right. I
You look. It's one person watching. How to go up? You see the plugs? You see a plug over there?
Yes.
Cool. Good.
You carry it over?
No, sorry.
She went to Saudi.
Just if I start getting
You got to keep it wild.
Be better off.
So whenever the United States sells or gives not literally,
She was involved like the upfront.
So what? They're going on tour. They're coming back.
So you want to more about
There's up there. What did he say?
Yeah, there's another one starting in 5 minutes. We go
Another,
like every 20 minutes.
another tour.
Yes. I don't know if anybody else is talking.
Yeah, I think I heard that too. As soon as we get a spot, like you see the
Is that voice again?
those
Just
front
one last reminder for that 1242.
those front two chairs over there. When you finish, could you claim them? If I could set up there, I could grab people at this or them back there without climbing over shit.
I'll see you in there at 1240. Thanks, y'all. See you soon.
after you graduate. You're in the Army now. You got skin in the game.
That's good because if they're waiting, is this still on? If they're waiting to talk to her, they can grab them while they're waiting to talk to her.
So we still have skin.
I'm not, yeah.
Be the last resort.
I'd rather make this productive. If these two guys left, it would be close. They heard me. Where'd the cookies go?
You want me to get the front of that table, then near the stage side of that table straight ahead?
Yep.
I'm not gonna
No. This is yeah. Relax and go.
want anything today.
So I support it.
Just water. I think.
Like a bubble. A bubble.
Yeah, let's do that.
That's where everybody seems to be hanging.
Yeah, let's grab it.
I'll come back to the back in a minute.
All right.
Black eye. I call it striped bus. You good?
he was recently, you know, like, else they were speaking, And sent her back. And she said
Right.
that it has
I was going to move that back for you.
Yeah, thanks. Perfect.
You can back up a little bit if you want.
No, I want that microphone though. May have the microphone, please. And the white wire. Thanks, sweetie. That's perfect.
Do you have enough room? You want to back up a little bit more?
That's perfect. Thank you. No. Check 1, 2. That might be it.
The water?
No, I'm good. Let me know how that is.
It's the light one.
It's the real stuff though, right?
Hello, folks. Take your seats for our next speaker. Well, if you haven't met me, my name is Matthew Patrick Thomas. I'm the King County Chair and also your National Committee Man-elect. And I have a great honor today. We have Congresswoman Yeah, this cycle. And also building coalitions. So Congressman Steele is the first Korean American woman congresswoman in United States history. But the funny thing is that in her coalition buildings, which we're doing in King County, is getting into the communities. A lot of the Vietnamese communities have been helping get her across the finish line as well. So building coalitions, hitting those doors, doing the work, 2-year efforts, work, work, work. That's how you win. And so I hope that she can talk a little bit about that. And also, it's just an honor to have you up here today to talk to us. Thank you. Here's Congressman Michelle Steele.
Thank you for a warm welcome. You know what, if you have any problem with my accent, just let me know, because I've been accused by my opponent that he needs a translator to understand my English. I have 43 years of marriage. My husband over there, you know what, he can translate for me. I was born in Korea, raised in Japan, and I came to this country when I was 19, so English is my third. I graduated Pepperdine for undergrad, and I graduated MBA from USC. And you know, this politics, it's really interesting because when I ran, let me go back, because for the state that, you know what, as a first generation, I really didn't want to run for public office. And then my mother came, my father was a diplomat, was the reason that I was raised in Japan. And then my father passed away. My mom came with my 2 younger sisters to United States, and she opened a clothing shop, men's clothing shop. So anybody needs alterations, men's, I can fix it because I was a buyer. I did alteration. I was a salesperson, and I hired the people and I fired the people. I worked 7 days a week, and then I went to school full time. My mother decided to actually move on to business 5 working days and breakfast and lunch only, so it's a building sandwich shop. So when we moved, State Board of Equalization is the only tax agency you have to get elected in California. They're the tax court, and they actually collect sales tax. They hit my mom that you didn't report enough, so you cheated. My mom was a teacher all her life in Japan and Korea. She never even cheated. When you're ready to close down your store, guess what happened? Inventory goes down, she paid the sales tax accordingly. But when you're first generation and you get scared, my mom paid the tax that she didn't owe, plus interest and penalty on the top of it. So when that seed opened up, my big mouth opened. I told my husband, I'm running. I didn't even know what I was running for, how big that district was, 9 million constituents. And he said, no, you don't want to do that. Politics is not really clean. I don't think you want to get involved with it. I said, I can do the best job for small business owners. So when I won by 5 points, I returned more than $480 million back to the taxpayers. That's very tough to do in California, and I abolished the program, that hurts small businesses. And then in Orange County, I decided to run for Orange County Supervisor, and I was chair. And then we saw COVID came. So I declared the state of emergency 1 week before, actually, our governor did. But we don't even call him governor, he's a dictator. And then, we put the business ad hoc committee together, so within a few months period, we opened all the small businesses with safety guidelines. I mean, that's the right things to do.
How's the audio?
Governor got so upset, governor shut down Orange County beaches. So we've been fighting for that. Then I ran for Congress. This is T+7 district. You really have to work hard. The 2020 was R+2 district, and I represented 85% of white people. And then when redistricting came in, they decided to give me all the Democrats, so T+7, and then gave me some of the LA cities on the top. They're very much Democrats there. So when I was running, It was really interesting because you didn't even know how much you have to raise because Nancy Pelosi put $14 million against me. And the first campaign became little over $31 million campaign on the both sides. So you really have to work hard. 2022, we knock on the doors more than 193,000 houses. We made over 680,000 phone calls. In 2022, we had over 300 high school volunteers. And we always sit down in the morning, 9 a.m., Saturday and Sundays. We send them out, we come back, we sit down together and have lunch together and we get the feedback. And then when I get back feedback, because some of the people, they said, we're never gonna vote for Michelle Steele, guess what? Next week, I'm in front of their door. That's the way it works. So you go back and forth every week from DC to California. It's just so much fun, but you really have to do whatever you can. I know Washington State that you have a ballot harvesting is legal. California, our Democrat legislator actually introduced the bill ballot harvesting is illegal, and our Democrat governor signed it. When they are practicing, it's legal. When Republican side is practicing, it's illegal. 2020, we got sued, we won. So you know what you have to do is, we all Republicans, you think the ballot harvesting is a dirty word. It's not a dirty word. As long as you do everything legally and properly. We go to senior citizens apartments, we sit down with them, they fill out, they sign it, and they seal it. We just only pick up those envelopes, and then we are bringing those to the ballot boxes or polling places. So we do everything legally, but you know what? Those each vote counts. So you really have to work on it. So 2020, that when I ran, it's R+2. I won by 2. I believe it's landslide winning. And President Trump lost by 4. 2022, D+7, suddenly they gave me all these Democratic districts. After all that work, we won by 5 points. And this year, we already started door knocking since last year, March. So we go out, we have about 150 kids last week, last Saturday, that we had about 50 volunteers of high school kids. What we do is, it's not just they go out, but we sit down, we do the review, and then I always ask them, do you have any policy questions? Because we want to make sure they are on the right policy, not what they are learning from school. So that's what we go through, and they ask us silly questions too, because some people like, we have too many cats in our neighborhood, Michelle has to get rid of it. I mean, things like that too, but you know what? A lot of times these high school kids are very, very serious. So now that, you know what, I'm enjoying this job so much. I'm on 5 different committees. You guys, I need more Congress members from Washington State because I'm on Ways and Means Committee. That's the one of the most powerful and oldest committee. I'm on Education Committee. We want to make sure that our kids learn how to think, not brainwashed. I'm on Select Committee on CCP. You see how much China's aggression is growing. They're like little kids. They just right now they're in Filipino islands. That's mine. That territory used to be mine. It's not child game. That, you know what, we really have to work hard. How about Ukraine? Under Obama, Russia took Crimea. Under Biden, they attacked Ukraine. And China is watching us so closely. When we have a weaker administration, we get attacked. Why we have to spend billions, tens of billions of dollars for Ukraine? That war didn't even have to start. but our administration wants to go way too deep. And I'm on executive commission on China, that's bicameral commission. We learned so much about the human rights violations. Have you ever heard that all these innocent people before they are sent to jail, the Chinese government actually scan your body, how healthy organs you have. One day you woke up, if you're lucky, that one of your organs is missing. That's the way they do it. We really have to stop that. And now Vietnamese government and North Korean government is following exactly what China does. We really have to stop those. And then I just got appointed by Speaker Johnson for AI task force. So you know what, we need more people from Washington State so we can share these jobs. All the Republicans, we have to be majority because 2017, Trump's tax reform is actually expired next year. Our corporate tax is 21% right now because that Trump reform lowered from 28 to 21%. Right now, Biden administration wants to raise it to 28%. And how about the education? We really have to stop all those propaganda. It's not just China, but you know what? It's coming from Hamas, Qatar, you name it. They are actually investing billions and billions of dollars, and they're stealing our intellectual properties and other research, sensitive research materials. We really have to do a stronger government. We have to have strong defense, and we really have to unite. It seems like this time it was really unfortunate that they tried to kill President Trump, but that really united us more than ever. We need a couple more seats on the US Senate. We need that presidency, and I know 99% of President Trump is going to be our next president, and then we're gonna get Washington State. Let's elect good people. When I mean good people, they have a big R next to there. So you know what? Let's work hard. Let's mobilize people and let's work together. If you need my help, and I know I love your state, and I've been there every year, and you know you want to mobilize a lot of different communities, please let me know. I am running really hard too, but I can run and help other candidates too. So you know what? Let's work together, and I'm gonna miss Kathleen McMorris Rogers a lot. She was my mentor, but you know what? I hope you have a much, as good as Kathy on that seat. But I don't know how it is because right now desperately that I'm working on my campaign. And in my life, I ran for 6 times of public office. I never lost once. I told my Democrat opponents that don't even think about it until I decide to step down. So I am coming back to do all other work with our own fellow members. So thank you so much for inviting me today. I'm having so much fun.
So if any candidate that is running in Washington State, if you'd like to come down here and have a picture with Michelle, I think that'd be great. So any candidate running.
Sorry?
Can I get this playing all the way?
Sure.
Oh, it's the first time I've been
That's good.
this is what yeah, oh yeah.
my new nails here if you want.
How's the battery look? Down the bottom right.
What are you asking at the
How's the,
bottom right?
how's the battery look?
Oh. I don't know, like half or 3/4.
Okay, good.
Oh, you lost your spot.
You guys are with the Washington party?
We are.
Yeah, like maybe we'll sit here and I'll
Real noisy, but we'll try it.
yeah, we'll try to a little bit that way so at least the mic will be facing away from that.
Okay.
See what I can do there.
Well, yeah.
So first, what's your name and who are you with?
Michael Hill, 6th Congressional District, Washington State.
Are you an elected official?
No, I'm a delegate.
And so you've been here since Sunday, Monday. What have you seen so far? What do you think about the way it's going?
It's a great experience. I mean, the RNC's put on a spectacular event here, beginning of Sunday afternoon when we went to the, I think it was the Riverfront Park. Had, great event there. And I think that was all the delegations in all 50 states. And then beginning Monday at the convention, it's just been a fantastic, event. I mean, really professionally done, well done. Security details are just amazing, which that was a concern of everybody, how the security would look, but it was very well done.
What is it that made you want to get involved to be a delegate?
I've been involved a little bit in politics most of my life, been concerned, as a business owner in California for a number of years, and then moved to Washington 6 years ago. And particularly after the 2020 election, I wanted to get involved in local politics, try to understand how the election process works, balloting mainly. Washington State's a mail-in ballot state. That concerned me, so I want to understand that process. It's been eye-opening.
What do you think this year? Are there any more secure measures in place to keep an eye on the mail-in ballots?
I wish there would be more, but yes, there'll be a lot more eyeballs on the situation this time, but there's still a lot of concerns out there until we, go back to things like same-day voting, ID, for example, one vote, one ballot, one legal registered vote, one counted vote, with legal citizens. Same-day voting like it was when I was young, that's important.
What do you think of the ticket, especially the new vice president?
I think J.D. Vance is a great choice. He's a young guy, he's energetic. This movement, it began under Reagan. I'll be honest with you, 1980 is when it started, but it fizzled out, after Reagan left office and kind of left to die on the vine. But I think people are getting more involved now in the last, 7-8 years, particularly the last 3 or 4 years. So, I think the movement's here to stay if we can, keep it growing and keep moving forward. Guys like J.D. Vance will take that ball and run with it.
Thank you very much. And your name again?
Michael Hill.
Michael Hill, thank you very much. Thanks, man. Appreciate it. Cool. That's fun. So, what you might do, you can find a nice spot outside with this traffic. I know it's going to be quiet. There's this audio. Yeah. There's this audio that's going to be challenging. You go up in the background.
Make sure there's shade. Radio is basically tiny and it's all sunny.
Thanks, man. Hey, where's my phone? Where the fuck is my phone? Oh. Thank
So there's like a waiting hall where the tours begin. And it's big and it's quiet and right this second there's nobody there who would go up.
No, it sounds good. But they come in and out, so it's traffic. So when they come back from the tour, they'll be there. All right, cool. I'll move. I'm going to try to get. Maybe ask her if she wants to do somebody come to me.
You'll do it?
Yeah, I'll do it. Sure. Yeah.
I'm going to call you my husband. It's easier.
Yeah.
All right, beautiful people, if anybody's ready for that 110 burger short, 110 burger short, you got about 2 minutes. Make your way in. It is limited to 45 people. So just heads up on that. So 110 short.
See, now they're all going now to get on the tour.
Yeah, that's all right. They got to come back.
I know, but what time did you want to be to meet the other one?
I haven't heard back from them yet, so I don't know. That's an hour away, though.
You know, I don't want to be a pest.
So the interview was perfect? Yes.
You're up.
Okay.
I know you. I saw you paid your fee. I know that because I saw you. Excuse me, ma'am. I just got to sneak through really quick.
All right, beautiful people, here at Lakefront, welcome. That 110 tour is going to be starting about now. So go ahead and meet me in the tour and we're going to learn some stuff tonight.
No.
Let me grab the rest, a couple minutes of sitting down. What's up? What up, cutie? Oh, you're smart.
I am going to go to the tour about just to bring my bag. Yes, I am. I am. Okay, see you later. I am going to come back. Okay, thank you so much.
I guess, yeah, nurse your beer. When they get up to go out to the next boat or whatever the fuck they're doing. What is it, a boat they're going on? Oh, I see. Yeah, when the next group leaves, we'll go set up out there, and so when they come back, we'll be ready for them. Okay?
Yeah, she's still. I have a hard time doing that.
I like this thing. I can do this. So here we are at the RNC. We're at the, what's the brewery? This is called the Lakefront Brewery. It's a former brewery, like many of the buildings along the lakefront. We heard a few speakers here. This is an event hosted by the Washington State Republican Party, Republican Committee. We heard from some of the elected officials from Washington State and from some other folks. We spoke to at least one person thus far, and hopefully a couple more that are here attending it from other delegations to the RNC. and hopefully we're going to try to get to speak with a surprise guest from the state of Washington very soon. So we're going to go offline for a couple minutes until we can get it set up for the next group of interviews, and then we'll be back. Thanks for watching.
All right, one last announcement. We rolled the departure time back a little bit so we have more time to regroup over at the hotel. We're going to start loading the buses up at 1:45 and try to be out of here at 2 sharp. That'll give you a little more time back at the hotel to get ready and head down to the convention.
Oh, got it. It's the end of this. And how long before they start the buses? Half an hour. All right, so let's go out there then. Okay. Hang on, let me hang up.